What's up guys, Intelitech Studios here, and this is just a super quick video that's an update on the Dyson DC07 low reach. I have yet to do like the standard cleaning procedure that I have, but I've been testing it, and since my last video that I made where I got it, I actually forgot to mention that I need some help with replacing some parts on it, two parts in particular, both on the back here. As you can see with the handle on this will focus, obviously it's cracked right here, right where the upper cord hook is. And the hook does still kind of stay on there, but obviously this is causing the cord to get nicked up because this is really sharp plastic. So it's pretty clear that I need a replacement handle. It's also worn up top here. This cap is falling apart, and this is worn down as well. Obviously there's some scratches and usual stuff that you'd expect. But another thing that I looked is that whenever I pull the handle out, as you can see right there, the hose is like broken. So this is the original hose. You can tell it's that the shinier purple color as opposed to the lavender that's on the standard animal versions of the 7 and the 14. But this hose is missing the hose cuff, and it looks like to me that it's like torn off or something. Now, I don't know if this is something where I can actually, first off, I've never actually checked this to make sure it doesn't have any splits in it. It doesn't look like it does, so far at least. So I might as well check that now. And I don't see any cracks or tears in the hose, minus, yeah. So the only part wrong with this hose is this end piece, how it's missing that hose cuff. Now, there was another YouTuber who commented on my video, who's in the UK. I don't think that's important to the story, but either way, where he has a low reach, one of the early models, and his actually has a different colored hose cuff on it, which makes me want to figure out, can I replace just this part, just the cuff part, or do I have to replace the entire hose assembly? Because these are really expensive, and the handles are really expensive as well. If this was just the hook, I could probably replace it, but it's on the handle itself, so I'd obviously need a new handle. And whenever I looked on eBay, I actually tried to look at, different handles and stuff, and like the only one I found that was the right color is $40, over $40 actually. This is $60 with shipping. And then other handles that I found, that one's 40, that one's 40, that one's close to 40, that one's 30, but that's not the right color. And, I found like, a hose that's possibly affordable, but again, that's the wrong color. So that's kind of the problem that I'm facing as far as trying to find parts for this thing. Because even though I absolutely love this color, excuse me, I absolutely love this color, but trying to find replacement parts is an absolute pain, because obviously this is not one of the more common colors as opposed to the yellow or the purple. Now granted, if I look, I believe I saw one that was a standard silver, so at least it was just neutral and not, specifically the wrong color. Or even if I got one of the animal wands, at least if I got an animal wand, it would still be purple. Parts of it would still be purple, but it wouldn't be the right type of purple, so it wouldn't look right. So that's just kind of something that I've noticed, and again, that's not the right kind of purple. So if anyone either has parts, either has a handle or a hose assembly for this machine that they would like to sell, let me know, because I would like to buy it if I can get one for, a couple bucks cheaper than that. Because I mean, this machine was, I paid 20 bucks for it, and I don't want to, spend twice that in not even twice that. I don't want to spend 4 times that in parts, but at the same time, what are you gonna do? But like I said, if I can find a replacement, like, am I able to just grab a new hose cuff and put it on here, or is this, if this will focus, is this like too chewed up for it to even fit on there? Like, can't I just like slide it on this part and then just twist it down the end of the hose? Or is this just too far gone and I need to replace the whole hose? I don't know. So that's basically where I'm at with the 07 low reach. I didn't really notice either of these whenever I first got it, But I'm not gonna, you know, get mad at the person who sold it to me at that for anything like that, because, you know, it's something where I'm sure they probably didn't even notice, or probably just assumed that most people wouldn't care, you know. Because obviously the hose, and plus one thing is that I can still fit, if I remove this, obviously I can't use the wand at all anymore, because it will not fit on this hose. But if I take one of the tools, I can actually fit it. Come on. I can actually fit it onto the end of this. Not too terribly well, but it will fit. See? So I can use it, you know, if I wanted to use it. If I wanted to use the hose, I could still technically use it if I pushed it on there more. So it's not worthless, it's just not, you know, not ideal. But yeah, so that's the only thing that I found so far that's wrong with the 07. The clutch seems to be in good shape. I haven't noticed any issues with the brush turning, or I haven't noticed any sounds from the clutch or anything. So it seems like the belts on the clutch are in decent shape, at least for now. So I can put off trying to do any work on those. And like I said, I have yet to clean this up at all. So there's no, you know, obviously I've used this a little bit to test it out. It definitely needs a cleaning, a wipe down for me to remove these scratches. There's actual dirt inside the premotor filter caddy, so I need to wash that out. I need to disassemble this whole cyclone and clean it out. The usual stuff. Also, while I'm here, I might as well check the lower hose and check the bottom of it. Excuse me. So yeah, I do need to clean up this bottom piece. That's kind of nice how they color coordinated the bottom as well. That's kind of cool. This lower hose, everyone always talks about these lower hoses being split and torn. I have yet to run into that personally with how many Dysons that I've serviced, and this one seems to be no exception. I don't notice any splits, any tears. It's still discolored, so I might pull it off and wash it. And then this U-bend, I haven't looked at this either. This looks to be in alright shape as well. So that seems to be alright. If I can put this back in. Oh, come on. What am I doing wrong here? Sorry about that. Someone decided to call me right in the middle of me filming. But either way, whatever. I'll put that on later. But anyways, that's just that's an update on the low reach. So, you know, I need some help with it. I don't know what to do as far as the handle and the hose assembly goes, but any feedback on that would be greatly appreciated. I am working on, obviously, reviews for a bunch of phones and stuff, so those will all start going up on Monday. But just in the meantime, this is just kind of asking for some feedback on on what I can do regarding this. Anyway, guys, this is Inteltech Studios signing out. Thank you guys for checking this out, and like I said, any feedback on this would be greatly appreciated, since I do want to get this fully working again. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.